So what really happened to the price of ICP? A few hours ago, we were doing very fine and we were trading above $8 and we were almost breaking out of this triangle or rather rectangular top range right over here. This is the previous resistance that we've been having from there to there to there, and it really looked like we were poised to sort of continue breaking out towards the upside. But alas, BTC had to do its thing, and ICP also had to do its thing, and now we're seeing a very vicious selling point, and the momentum is shifting towards the downside. So for those of you who have been following my YouTube channel, especially when it comes to internet computer and its price action, right? We have been forever talking about this area of liquidity at this particular level. So remember what we spoke about earlier in today's episode, right? So please watch today's episode, the previous one, and the other past price predictions that I've done. So, due to the fact that we sort of got rejected right here on the tip of the resistance level, right? It's very easy for us to understand who's in control at this particular moment. So the smart thing for us to do is obviously not really be oblivious to the fact that the markets are giving us signs of a downtrend. So we have to abide and we have to follow what the markets and the predominant bears are doing at this particular moment, because clearly the bulls are not really strong enough. So we have to play with the bears. Now, I do not really advise people shorting, especially due to the fact that we have had a very, very strong downtrend for a long period of time. If you take a look at this particular trajectory, right, it doesn't really make sense getting to short at these levels when we have already sort of made the big moves and we're coming to a conclusion of this particular trend. The most important thing for us to do is wait for a very good longing opportunity, a longing opportunity which is going to give us a very good advantage in terms of us securing the fairest price. And this is one of the reasons why we still have a lot of liquidity right below these levels. And if we had to drop, right, we have to look at the areas of support around these levels and where we can sort of find some confluence. So if we take a look at this, right, we still have these bearish order blocks right over here, which is above $7, that can end up acting as support towards our current level. So obviously right now the price magnet is drifting us, or rather pushing us towards the downside to find and retest the previous resistance, which could potentially be turned into support. So what am I expecting in the next coming 48 to 72 hours, even slightly longer than that? I'm expecting the price to sort of be predominantly trading towards the downside. That is what I'm expecting, and hopefully finally we are going to end up coming below $7. However, there's a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of imbalance as far as the price is concerned. Obviously the algorithm is yearning to sort of get to iron out the imbalance at the bottom. So this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't even be shocked, or it wouldn't be shocking to see the price of ICP go below $7, close to $6. We might even drop as low as $5.80 etc. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to prepare you mentally for the alleged pain that we can encounter in the near future as far as ICP is concerned. So the past days have been very difficult to trade due to the fact that we've been all over the place. We've been going back and forth. There's been a lot of weak action in terms of these doji candles right over here. It's been weakening all over the place, so that's pretty difficult to trade with and it's very confusing. However, just keep it basic, and understand that there's more liquidity towards the downside, which is not necessarily the end of ICP. This is just the markets doing their thing. However, depending on what Bitcoin is going to do, because if you take a look at the price of Bitcoin, obviously we've got some support coming through at under 65,000 US dollars. So under 65,000 US dollars, we might potentially end up bouncing. So it depends. And the way that the altcoins are reacting right now, they are too emotional. Whenever BTC makes a small move, they are literally sort of exaggerating the move. So imagine if God forbid we end up really, really dumping and going to, I don't know, 63,000 US dollars. So right now, I don't really want to consider extreme Bitcoin prices due to the fact that we haven't gotten all that data in order for us to sort of believe that we could go extremely low. By extremely low, I mean sub 60,000 US dollars. However, if we flip to the 3-day time frame, obviously things are not really looking too good. So for the past 6 days, 5.5 days, we have obviously been having way many more signs of a bearish trend to continue, but this could sort of turn bullish next week. Nobody really knows, so we have to wait for some more data. We at least need to wait for the 1st of November in order for us to have a very good understanding as to what will probably happen and which trend is going to be taking over. So that is all I had for you today as far as ICP Computer is concerned.
I know for a fact that you really want to make a lot of money and you want to make life-changing money investing in cryptocurrencies. And this is one of the reasons why you have to be part of my trading group. So the fees are pretty cheap. They are affordable. 500 US dollars one-time lifetime fee, and we are guaranteed to make 200% profit monthly. We also specialize in meme coins. We find and create meme coins on Pump.fun, Solana, Base ecosystem, and we find meme coins that are under 5,000 US dollars as their market cap, and we definitely know how to market these. We also have trading consultations and tutorials where new beginners, intermediate, pros, etc. can have a one-on-one consultation with experts, and you can be given examples and tutorials on how to intensify your trading and how to be a profitable trader. So remember, only 500 US dollars. Email that email on your screen right now, 2019nextup@gmail, and just say you want to be part of the trading group. Let's make money.